everyone. I come from a city called Natal, very beautiful city, by the way. I'm Brazilian Jiu Jitsu Black Belt. At the moment, I teach Brazilian Jiu Jitsu here in an academy called All Force. We represent the Checkmat team here in Qatar. Very first time I trained Jiu-Jitsu was when I was 14 years old. I remember I used to go to the gym and I had a couple of friends at that gym. They were training Jiu-Jitsu on the same building, like on the gym as well. They had like a little space, you know. And they used to tell me always about it. That was very good, you know, and fun. And like I kind of like it going to the gym. But it wasn't something like very fun and all, you know, so I decided to try Jiu-Jitsu to see how it went, and I really like it. So during that period, when I was 17 until 22 or 23, I had kind of a little break. I used to train like once in a month, once every 2 months, you know, so I wasn't consistent at all. But it really turned into a passion when I started competing again in Australia, because I moved to there, and as soon as I started training again, like after 2 or 3 weeks, I went to a competition, a state championship, and I won like 3 fights, you know, got up to the final, and I lost the final by a little, like very, very little mistake, you know. And it was only 3 weeks of training, 2 or 3 weeks of training. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should give it a go, you know, I should dedicate myself, because I still have a little bit in me, you know. And that's after this competition, like I never stopped. I always wanted to be a black belt when I started training again and competing, but it wasn't my main focus, you know. It wasn't like a goal that I was pursuing, you know. My goal was winning competitions, like training to become better and win competitions. And then with the time, you know, like I started grading, like I got my purple belt. By the end of purple belt, I started taking some classes, you know, I started teaching a little bit. And then I found like a passion for teaching almost equally as competing. So it kind of, when I realized that, then I said, okay, I need to get even better, because if I want to teach someone, I need to really know what I'm doing, like what I'm saying, what I'm teaching. So that drove me, that kind of motivated me, you know, to be better and also to become a black belt. The schedule, it's a very tough thing, you know, but if you have that time free on your day and there is training at that time that you are free, prepare your mind, prepare your body since early on that day already. Try to make a plan for your day, so by the time the class is about to start, or a little bit before the class is about to start, you're ready, you know. You won't find anything that's gonna get in the way, you know, for you to get to the academy and start training, you know. Jiu-Jitsu should be one of the first sports, martial arts to be taught to children, because it helps a lot on this self-development. Like it builds confidence, it builds strength, you know, builds respect, humility, you know. So I think it gets children prepared for life in a very disciplined way, you know what I mean? Like, because martial arts, most of martial arts bring discipline to the person, you know, and it's very important for the children as well to have that discipline, that self-confidence, to believe in themselves, you know, and also to be respectful with others, with other kids, you know, not to become bullied, or in case if they're getting bullied, they know how to defend themselves. You shouldn't worry about stripes, you shouldn't worry about grading. I think those kind of things you shouldn't even ask. It's the kind of thing that it'll come with the time, you know. It's not because you ask it's going to happen. No, you should worry about becoming better at Jiu-Jitsu. It's not the coach that's gonna say, and look, take your blue belt. It's you. It's gonna show that, look, I am ready, I am a blue belt. The coach only gonna put the belt around your waist and that's it. It's hard to talk about legacy, you know, because you have to first to build it to be able to recognize what it is. So the main point for me is that my students like become very good at jiu-jitsu, but also very good person in life, as I was saying before, you know, like the mats and the training teach you a lot of lessons, you know, like resilience, discipline, you know, you can always push yourself, always trying to become a better person. So I think that's like what I think that would be my legacy, you know, for my students, like always trying to become better at everything they do, you know, and really putting effort into whatever's done. Most importantly, put your ego on the side, you know, like remember why you're there, you know, try to always help people, try to always get help as well, because everyone can help you. It's not because you are higher belt, you're a black belt or whatever, that you can learn from a white belt or blue belt. You're always gonna be taught some lessons, you know. And I find it, like, since I started teaching, that actually we learn a lot from the students, you know. It's not, we teach techniques and stuff, you know, like this is part of the process, but I find that I started learning a lot more when I started teaching. So I think the most important thing is this, is we all have egos, you know, but we all try to put a little bit to the side, you know, to keep building up as working as a team, you know, working as a unity, and always become better. That's like the main point, you know, that should be your main goal, always become better. That's it.